Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd Chrisley speaks out for first time behind bars. For the first time since he went away to a Pensacola prison in January 2023, Todd Chrisley is officially speaking out. Yet he is not speaking out through his kids or sending a message. He will actually be giving an interview. So, where can fans find it, and what are the details? Read on for all of the information. Todd Chrisley speaks out for first time behind bars. In June 2022, Todd Chrisley and his wife, Julie, were found guilty of tax evasion, which led to their hefty sentences. He was sentenced to 12 years behind bars, whereas Julie received a 7-year sentence. Recently, their daughter, Savannah Chrisley, shared that her parents had been granted oral arguments. This is extremely rare. Around 6% of cases receive this treatment. It led Savannah to tears as this could lessen her parents' sentence and bring them home. Currently, she has custody of her younger teenage brother and her niece, who is like a little sister to her. After months of reporting on the horrid treatment her father has received behind bars, Todd is finally getting his chance to talk. According to a Reddit thread, Todd will be speaking out on News Nation. This will occur on Friday, December 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time per Brian and Tin. Furthermore, he shared he will be chatting with Savannah. So what was the response to this news about Todd Chrisley finally getting to be heard from behind bars? More so, were fans excited or did they not really care? The feelings were strong. From the moment Todd Chrisley was taken into federal custody, fans, critics, and media outlets have speculated about his well-being, mindset, and future. Now, for the first time since entering prison, Todd Chrisley is breaking his silence. In a candid and emotional phone call with a trusted family friend, Todd's words painted a complex picture, one of pain, resilience, and unexpected growth behind prison walls. His signature Southern drawl remained intact, but there was a noticeable depth in his voice that only hard-earned perspective could produce. "God put me here for a reason," Todd began, his voice steady but laced with emotion. "Not to punish me, but to prepare me. I won't let this place break me. I refuse." Todd, once the polished patriarch of Chrisley Knows Best, now spends his days far removed from designer suits and TV cameras. But as he described his daily routine, early mornings, strict meal schedules, and long hours spent in reflection, it became clear that prison had forced him to slow down and face himself in a way he never had before. "I used to wake up and think about ratings, appearances, reputation. Now I wake up and think about redemption, my family, my faith." Todd admitted the adjustment hadn't been easy. "There are nights I stare at the ceiling and think, what happened to my life? But then I remind myself, this isn't the end of the story, it's just the valley, and every valley leads somewhere." He spoke openly about the shock of his new environment, sharing a bunk, following orders, eating cafeteria-style meals, but emphasized that his biggest challenge wasn't the physical reality of prison, but the emotional toll of separation from his family. "I miss Julie every second," he confessed, voice breaking slightly. "Not a minute goes by where I don't think of her, of us. We were always a team. Being apart from her is like breathing with one lung." Todd revealed that he and Julie still manage to communicate regularly through monitored calls, letters, and occasional video chats. "Our love is still strong," he said. "Julie gives me strength. Even in here, her words feel like a warm hand on my back." He's also found solace in his faith, which he says has deepened immeasurably during his incarceration. "God stripped away everything that distracted me, wealth, fame, pride. Now it's just me and him. I read scripture every day. I pray more honestly than I ever did when cameras were rolling. It's raw, real." Despite the solitude, Todd says he's trying to be a source of light behind bars. "I started a small Bible study with a few guys. We meet twice a week. Some of them didn't even know who I was before. And I kind of like that. They just see me as Todd, not the guy on TV." He chuckled as he described making unexpected friendships. People with wildly different backgrounds and beliefs, but bound together by circumstance. There's a man here who used to be a chef in New Orleans. He tells the dirtiest jokes but gives the best advice. We've become close. I never imagined I'd find brotherhood in a place like this. Still, Todd didn't sugarcoat the darker moments. There's loneliness that creeps in like a fog. There are days I question if people have forgotten me. But then I get a letter from Savannah or Grayson, and it lets me pause when asked about his children, clearly holding back emotion. They're hurting. I know they are. And I hate that my mistakes are now their burden. But I've told them to keep living, keep growing. I don't want them stuck in this chapter with me. Todd shared that Savannah has stepped into a leadership role for the family, something he's both proud of and pained by. She's stronger than she knows, but I hate that she had to grow up so fast. As the conversation turned toward the future, Todd became more animated. There are things I want to say publicly, not just about my case, but about prison reform, about grace, about justice. I've seen things in here that break your heart. Men who've been thrown away by society. He revealed that he's been journaling almost daily and hinted at a possible memoir. I don't know if it'll ever get published, but it's helping me process everything. If it helps someone else too, then that's a blessing. Todd also confirmed that he and Julie have both been in touch with producers about a new chapter in the Chrisley family's TV journey, one that might focus not on perfection, but on resilience. If we ever get a second chance on TV, he said, I want it to be honest, no filters, just truth. He ended the call with a final message to fans, supporters, and even his critics. You may have known me as the man with the big house and bigger opinions, but I'm still evolving. This experience is teaching me who I am when everything else is stripped away. I don't have all the answers yet, but I'm listening. I'm learning, and I'm not done.